trying to you guys are trying to buddy up with the mind players. A little translocation problem where they're trying to connect this layer. They tried to teleport this layer next to the I called it the Drow McMansion, and some things were going wrong, and they won't go in here because there's some things with like diminished intelligence, so they have too high of a risk. So you guys kind of thought, well, that they don't trust us yet, and you're trying to gain their trust. Um, Basically, if you work your way through this, you might be able to start building a little bit of an alliance with them. Um, and Darren, if anything doesn't make sense, you can ask questions. Why are they working with fine players? Well, I'm sure they could tell you that, but basic, but that's other stuff. That's other stuff. This is literally um, the first room of this place, and then I'm gonna have, unless you want to talk to them anymore, ask them any more questions. I'm gonna have them sort of leave you a scroll of dimension door to escape. These are not stairs; they don't exist.
Okay.
Okay, so ignore that completely.
Uh,
And
is is the scroll of dimension door uh like the regular spell, or is it to be a basic way to get back to the party?
it's both.
Okay.
They're gonna kind of leave unless you want to ask them any questions. Um, as far as your little Dwargar routines go, I forget what we agreed on. How many there were? I think this was which one was fine. Fine was here, right? I'll put him right there. That was your character. Um, but if it's if it's just the two of you, I don't see a problem in having a few more pain pigs. There's an interesting reason why they're called pain pigs, but we might learn that as we go along. Um, and I think we need a token for Darren. Darren, what are you rolling here?
Dorgar.
Okay, you're playing Dwargar as well. Well then, you want? I actually have a couple of tokens. I want to find them real quick now and see what time.
Yeah, you give me whatever's convenient.
Well, there they are. I got the guy with the crossbow, got a pickaxe. I got a sword and shield guy. That's not on here. I got this guy. He looks like he's running. I got another one, but he's the hammer version.
Hammer.
And then I got Baldy. Oh, that's another one. And I got Baldy with the tattoos. And I got another guy with Baldy with the pickaxe. You want the hammer? You want this guy then? On the ball?
Yeah, hammer's great.
Okay, let's put him as your token. Do this. Yeah, controlled by. We'll give him a little color. And the blue kind of blend in. Controlled by. Okay, and save setting. You red, so I'll get the red dot. Green, I mean, dark green dot is for purposes. And then I'm going to change line green. Maybe yellow. All right, you're on. Okay. All right. So they're gonna kind of Oh, they don't like it here too much. They're supposed to be their hideout, but something went wrong when they tried to move the whole thing over. You got. You want 2 or 3 of them? You want 2 strong ones or 3 weak ones?
Let's go with the strong ones.
Okay, I'll give you 2.
I'm sorry, the ones that want the most pain.
That like pain?
The ones that like to get hurt the most.
I got you. I got. No, here. Where you at, Duergar? A, B, C, D. Fail. Sorry, it's just taking so long. Can't remember if they're in Bolos or what. Okay, so let's go. Maybe they're in Mordenkainen. Yeah, here they are. I got Hammerer. I got Mind Masters. I got Stone Guard. Hammerers have engine of pain attack. They're also siege monsters. They kind of do siege damage. Mind Masters turn invisible and can make other people attack people. They kind of have a bit of spell resistance, and Stone Guards are pretty much like your high armor class knight sort of thing.
All right. I'm cool with having a Stone Guard and one of the siege tank guys, the Hammerer.
Hammerer and Stone Guard. Okay. All right, guys. Hammer's gonna have the wrench, and Stone Guard's gonna have the shield. Which is not fun. Okay. All right. So now you're in this room. The paint pigs me are like, man, I'm sure those guys are gone. They referring to the mind players. They always came to creep me out. And then you take stock of this room. There's a green light that flickers across an alabaster statue, and that's on the star.
Okay.
Okay. Green light flickers across an alabaster statue flanked by mirrors on the north and south walls. That's the basic description.
Can I make an investigation check to see what it does or what it might do?
What might do
the stones, the glowing stones, and the mirrors and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can just look in them.
Okay.
So immediately it's clear to you that something's a little strange here. So the first thing you notice is that you don't see your reflection. Okay? In the mirrors. And the north and south. You don't see your reflection. You don't see anyone else's reflection. You don't see the other Duergar, etc. Go ahead and make your check that you wanted to do. Okay, and then you immediately notice that there's a difference between there's a few key details. So you have this robe statue. It's actually of a mine player wearing a robe and holding like this thimble-sized bell in right when you're standing looking next to it, and it's facing west. So it's facing this way. However, when you look at it through the mirror, you notice instead of facing west, it faced north, and it has a empty compartment, like an empty drawer in the bottom of like the I don't know if it's a dais, but it's kind of like a platform. There's an empty compartment when you look through the when you look through the mirror.
Okay.
Okay. And then you see one more thing. I'm going to draw with purple. You see about 3 foot tall Main Street egg that's glistening in the corner. I'm going to mark it purple. Now, none of this stuff is like you don't notice any of this. The egg's not here, but you see it through the mirror, and you see the statue turning north instead of west, and it also its compartment is empty, and you have no reflection.
Okay. Can all right. And you said the egg's over here in the corner?
Yep, it's just one egg.
Can I make a perception check on the egg?
A perception?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now you're clear that you see it in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
But you don't see it physically beside you.
Okay.
All right.
If what if I would what if I would is there like a small piece of like soot or something like that? Is there like a small piece of like soot on the ground or something that I could toss at the mirror to see if it reacts in any type of way?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, I'll pick up like a small piece of like I don't know, something that's not going to break the mirror, but it would be enough that I could throw it up against it, like a small pebble or something. I'll just go ahead and toss it up against the mirror to the south here.
Okay, you'll throw it at the mirror. Gotcha.
Yep.
Tossing the pebble, it does bounce back.
Okay.
With 12 perception, I would think you notice a whole lot more details.
Okay.
The 23 was an investigation, right?
Yeah.
23 bite. It might provide some other clues or something, but I'll chime in when if you get closer, warm or something, or anything that might be revealing.
Okay. In that case, and the Mind Flayer statue is, where's the Mind Flayer? Is the Mind Flayer statue in the other, reflecting off the other mirror, or is it's facing? Okay.
It's facing. Let me show you here. Let me get me my free hand. I'm going to use some drawings. It might help if, oh, here, buddy. I don't know if you can hear me. If it's in purple, I'm showing you what you see through the mirror. Okay? That's my really bad arrow.
Okay.
It's facing that way. Now, in your world, essentially, it's facing west. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
Check well, fine. That'll be fun.
is so yeah, it's facing different ways in the mirror. Is this over here a door, or is that a?
Yeah, the door.
Okay. So what if I was to go ahead and turn this statue, what if I was to go ahead and, turn this statue a little bit?
The statue looks like it might not rotate unless you're dealing with the giant slow of strength
Okay.
and literally kind of break, maybe. It looks like it's kind of etched in from the ground.
All right. And if I pull the drawer open on the dais, what is there anything in there?
Yes. If you pull that open, there's actually something inside. So it's a little drawer, and inside is a gold, like bead brooch, and it's studded with little diamonds.
Okay.
And it's worth 600 gold. Now remember, this also equals 600 XP for everybody as well. And I'll try to keep track of that because it's a little different if we don't. I'll write anything down. So if you find treasure, it's worth its weight in gold. It's worth its experience points in gold.
Okay.
And that's not divided by the party. That's everybody.
Does the Mind Flayer statue react in any sort of way pulling the gem out of it, or is it just still as? Is it just is just the same?
It's just the same.
All right. Now if I go up to the mirror over up north here, and do something similar of the suit, am I, I'll pick up a piece of a pebble or something like that on the ground and toss it at the northern mirror.
Okay. So you pick up a small stone, toss it to the mirror. And when you do that, you look in the mirror and you do notice maybe a jolt and a slight crack on the edge. And as it does that, a slow, like, green fog starts to leak out of it very, very slowly, like almost like a dry ice or it's heavy. It's on the floor. It starts to just seep out of it. And it just sort of like moves like something's inside.
Okay. Does it have any sort of? Is it odorous? Does it have any sort of smell to it?
Nope, no smell because it's just doing its thing inside the mirror. One,
So you said this was coming out of a small crack in the mirror.
now, not the mirror, the egg.
Oh, okay.
The egg is just like cracking a little bit.
This egg right here on our side of the mirror. Oh, this one. Yep. Cool.
Yeah, I'm just drawing. This is supposed to be smoke.
Can you refresh my memories what this little bit is here?
That doesn't exist. You can ignore it.
Oh, those are the stairs that don't exist. Got it.
Yeah, they're supposed to look like stairs, but they're not there in your case. You got here with the dimension door.
Word.
And also remember no time is going by in here as well. So they're at a pool party right now in the Underdark. So that's still going on.
So, Wes, you looked in the mirror, and this thing was facing this way in the mirror, but it was facing to the left, IRL, essentially.
Yes. Yep.
Cool. And then you threw a rock at the mirror, and that caused this egg to spew out green gas.
Yep.
Huh. What does the egg look like?
It is it's about 3 feet tall and it's got kind of veins. And right now it has a crack and it just occasionally you see it jolt. And the green is green smoke that's sort of seeping out of it.
I'm wondering if it would be beneficial to break the egg or do something to fix it. If I look at the mirror at where the egg is, what do I see in the mirror?
In the mirror, that's where you would locate the egg.
Oh, the egg doesn't exist here in real life.
Correct.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why if it's purple, that means you're seeing it as a reflection in the mirror. And if you look there and where you're in your world or whatever, there's nothing there, or it's not, it's different. I'll let you know.
All right, if I stand here, does anything happen?
Let's see, you're standing. So what color is your guy? Is it purple?
I always default to purple, but I can pick a different color.
Oh, I was trying to color match. It was red. Okay, if you stand there, there's no green. You look in the mirror. Now you don't have a reflection in the mirror at all. So there's where you stand there. It's just seems to be completely normal, but you're
Uh-huh.
not casting a reflection in the mirror in any way. But you're seeing that thing where you're standing.
Got it.
So
Sorry.
So you look like an egg in the mirror, essentially, if you're standing on top.
Oh, got it. Is this also a mirror?
Yeah. Both sides of the mirrors.
Do I see the exact same thing?
You see the exact same thing.
Huh. What if I were to touch the mirror?
It will feel like, it's like a large mirror. It's the same kind of coldish room temperature with everything, of the stone walls, everything around you.
What do you think, Reiners?
Uh, so I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out what. So this statue, right? In the mirror, it's pointing this way, but in the room, it's pointing left. So I'm trying to wonder if the same thing applies to the egg, and if it is. I don't know.
Oh, that would put it behind it over here, IRL, I think.
Yeah.
Go back
If it
and
follows kind of the same pattern, then it's got to be somewhere. I'm thinking the egg or something has got to be like somewhere around in here, right?
Yeah. Dave, do I bump into anything if I wander around this area?
Roll perception.
Oh, 18.
Okay, so wandering around this area, in your world, it's mostly blank. But from the corner of your eye, actually, you catch in the reflection, the egg kind of moves a little bit, and it looks like there's a hole in it, and you see something withdraw deeper inside the egg. But as soon as you turn, it's a kind of something's inside of it, and just made some motion, and then it stopped.
Huh. I'll relate that to my party. Or relay that.
So does it look like the egg is it's an actual like is something hatching?
Hatching?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Just
more green fog coming out of it too.
okay. Can I make a I don't know. I can't really and it you can't smell it. Is you can't I guess it's not it doesn't exist in the room. So I can't use my other senses and whatnot to uh, see what it is, see if it's something recognizable or not. Um, shit. Uh,
trying to see if it's like recognizable.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if the smoke would be anything that, or yeah, the smoke would be anything recognizable.
No, it's kind of odd.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seems a little bizarre. This place is a little. I mean, remember, he's basically tried to be moved here, but something went wrong with the whole process.
Right.
Um. Now I will say, if you're standing there trying to figure it out, if you're still looking in there, you might catch a glimpse out of like a little hole poking in the egg of just like a tiny sparkle. And you might be able to notice that it looks like a little eye or something inside there.
Okay.
And why don't we just go ahead and roll some initiative for fun? And then here's your. Do you want to step? If Klein jumps in here, I might just have one dual guard. You want the hammer or do you want the stone guard?
Uh, let's take the hmm. Let's take the stone guard.
Okay. Stone guard going on a roll 20. He's going on 1. Okay. All right. Quib. I can't say your name, bud.
I believe it's Quibble.
Quibble. Okay, that's what I thought. Almost called you Kwai Ken.
Called me what?
Kwai Ken.
Okay.
I mean, you kind of have like a lightsaber, so it's like Kwai Ken.
Oh no.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Quibble.
So first of all, I want to do a I'm gonna do a bonus action to kind of observably see what kind of monster this might be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do an investigation check to reveal something about the monster. 5 plus. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. A 7. So this is up against a DC 5 plus the challenge rating of the monster.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
And the egg doesn't exist, right? At least that we know of.
Well,
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and move, and I'm gonna go ahead and ready in action.
okay. Or, what do we got? Ori Coli. Ori Coli.
So basically something has started, but we still don't know what the fuck we're up against. I will probably still stay near my comrade, but I'm going to take my hammer and I'm going to attack the mirror.
Okay.
10.
Roll damage. Oh, no, it's on there. 10 probably good armor class for a mirror.
Yeah.
A broad mirror. Couldn't hit the broad side of a mirror.
6. Hammer flow.
That's funny. Oh. I'm gonna say, easy.
What's up?
Sorry, perfect. I just remember that in third edition, everything had HP. So it was kind of like, I'm gonna say you wind up your hammer, you put a big crack in it, and splinter the surface pretty well, like a car windshield, and you end up startling the thing out of its egg. And from the egg, sort of strange alien-like creature emerges with legs like a spider, and almost has like some armor on it, a long neck, tiny teeth, and tiny little claws, a small mouth, and some angry looking eyes. And that's what pops out.
Do I see it in real life too, or just in the mirror?
In the mirror.
Ticks.
And it also screeches really loud, like screams.
Well, I have another attack action.
When it
Paladin.
So that's a 12 against the square in front of me.
You're attacking the square?
Basically, I'm attacking the air. If I'm trying to use the mirror thing and guessing that it might be here.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to attack this creature that I can't see.
Okay. Well, you wind up and you catch a whole bunch of wind.
Perfect. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Very nice try, though. Very creative.
I was gonna ask, is the screech of the monster audible?
It's low right now, but it's getting louder.
Okay.
It's his turn. All right, you went. Okay, it's his turn now. So he is gonna wait till Darren gets back, but I'm gonna make some rolls real quick,
All right.
and then I'll get that out of the way real quick. Oh. Okay, so each guy's screeching is going to get louder. Then he targeted the stone guard. And the stone guard made our stone king here made a wisdom saving throw with advantage, but failed.
Oh my gosh.
As the scream got louder, here's something that happened. The mirror temporarily became almost sort of liquefied, and it rushes out of the egg and into the corner here. It crawls out, and then it's kind of like it's actually here. It crawled through the mirror, and this guy suddenly became charmed by it, and now he's going to attack.
Oh.
He's going to start attacking. He's being told to attack you two. So he's going to attack. That's where we got the stone guard. How many attacks? Yeah. One. Okay, so he makes one attack. And he's going to attack. What's your odds? All right, Quibble, he's going to attack you. Please got +6 to hit with the king's knight. The 20.
20's gonna hit.
Okay, that's a 1d6 plus 4.
Oh, aren't you gonna continue not telling us how much damage we take?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
All good.
Thanks for that. What's your HP?
53.
It looks like it's 53. Okay. 53. Then let's do 60. And then J will be. Yeah. Thanks for reminding. I remembered I was going to do that earlier, and then I just kind of fell into habit. Okay, that would be around, and then back with Quibble.
All right. Let's see. So the monster disappeared back into the mirror, right?
No,
Or
he
is
came
it-
through the mirror,
What's that?
and then he came through the mirror and is aggressive and essentially is somehow controlling your retainer.
Yeah, the stone guard. So it is visible now, right?
He's in your world. Yeah, he's in your world right now.
Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and use a bonus action investigation check to reveal something about the monster we're fighting. So let's see if I can reveal something about it. 18.
This is what kind of things you can reveal again?
All right. So it's the creature's type, the armor class, any damage resistances or immunities, or any damage vulnerabilities.
Okay, do I tell you all of that?
No, you just tell me one.
Which one do you want to know?
Let's roll for it. I'll roll a d4, and you tell me which one. The creature's type.
It's an aberration, and it's an aberration that is from like the astral or far realm or something like that. Something very uniquely alien and incomprehensible.
Okay. In that case, if let's see, if I go ahead and attack the, can I go ahead and attack the stone guard for non-lethal, like punch him to kind of stir him from the charmed condition?
Perhaps
All right.
if you throw a punch, it does 1 damage.
All right. And what is it? Is it just your basic modifier with no proficiency? I think so. So I'm going to throw a punch. Oh, is that strength based? Is throwing a punch strength based?
I think so, unless you're a monk or have it racially.
All right.
Warning is he has high AC.
What's that?
Remember, he has a pretty high. He has a chainmail and shield. So.
Yeah, then I'm not even gonna bother trying to how can maybe I can shove him. That's still a strength thing, right? I think
Yeah.
shove action is still all right. Oh man. All right. Well, I don't think I shit. All right. In that case, I'll swap over to my light crossbow and fire 2 attacks against the aberration. Uh, 20 and 23.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shoot him for 14 damage.
Okay. He doesn't like that at all. He starts to screech.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, Ori.
Well, okay, that's right.
Yo, I'm here. My bad. My bad.
Welcome, dude.
Thanks.
I guess I might as well run up and attack him.
Uh,
24 and 17.
hey, they're gonna both hit, but your retainer is gonna attack you. Fine, you can go ahead and roll initiative to get started. And then we'll just throw you in yet.
Okay.
14, and I'm gonna pump Divine Smite. I've never played Melee before. This is new and exciting. Cool. I want to do an additional 2d8. All right, so I did 14 plus 28 damage total.
Damn. Okay. Does 16 get you?
16 does not get me.
Okay. All right. So with that, you do smite him on the spot. you smite this little creature, and
Ooh.
then what's the oh, you can't take reactions. Okay, so you wouldn't even have been able to do that. So your pain pig here kind of snapped out of it, and I don't know, it came over me. Feels like them damn mind players are in here or something. Yeah, like mind players. All right, so he's back in business. I'm gonna actually put everybody able to control him. Controlled by all players. Okay. Cool. And then I'll give him a little hint or something. I'll make him I don't know, purple. There you go. Okay, well the creature's slain now. So what do you guys want to do? Fine, they just pretty much we're working the first room so far.
Is there any salvage from the what is it, an aberrant?
Oh, okay. Try to salvage something from a creature.
Yep.
Okay. That's cool with me. I'm just trying to figure out what it can get. Would that be like a survival, or do you have some special thing for that?
It's just here. It just states that it's an ability check made to harvest salvage.
Oh, okay.
So I just have advantage on it. If
Oh, okay. I guess that would be survival. Would that be survival?
Sure.
Sort of, or medicine, maybe?
I'll go ahead and do survival.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
You have advantage?
Yeah. It
That's a
should,
D8. That's a D8, dude.
yeah. 23.
Okay. So 23. So it has this carapace and also this unusual brain.
Okay.
So it has this sort of armored carapace sort of thing. You could probably use that as plate. It's like a natural armor. It also seems to have some kind of feet. So maybe if you harvest like its leg, well, it's not really feet, but it's kind of good for like climbing on walls or something. So any of that interest you? I'm sure
Yeah,
we can come
sure.
up with something
Yeah,
a little later
I'll go
that
ahead.
it
Yeah.
might.
I'll go ahead and scoop up what I can. The mind flayers will be able to tell us all about the creature and the salvage parts. So yeah, I'll kind of just scoop that
Okay.
up and just put it in my pack.
Okay. All right. So So what do you guys want to do next?
So, I guess we'll go if nothing's else is happening in the mirror. Um, you guys want to go through the door over here to the east?
Sounds good to me.
All right.
Okay, let's reveal. There, peek in the stone door there. A little bit. You got a passageway that opens up into a big, big room, and then a passageway looking to the north.
All right. Can I go ahead and can I go ahead and start sneaking around a little bit?
Go for it.
All right. I'm gonna roll a stealth check then.
Huh.
26.
Oh, that's your stuff. Okay, great.
I'm gonna move 15 feet here and then poke my head around this corner.
Okay. Here will be something like this. Quick glimpse into that room shows you. How long do you look at it?
I'm gonna look over it for a few seconds, just to see if anything's there, and then kind of dip my head back around the corner.
Okay, so for a few seconds, here's what you'll see. There's this sort of light, this gold light that pours from a full-length mirror that overlooks this dais here, and this is the dais. On the dais, you don't see, it's just completely bare, and there's nothing on it. However, in the mirror, you see a lot of shiny objects, maybe something that looks like a spring, and paintings, maybe a bottle that's leaking like a purple smoke, and then you pull your head back, and that's when you stop. You just look for a few seconds, so that's all you saw. And I'll try to draw some of the details with purple here, like that.
Okay.
Then, of course, you'd be able to see in front of you. And in front of you is a large room that has these it has this big ass thingy on it. It's got looks like an enormous wheel that's been circled by runes that are engraved on the floor.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dash action and try and zip past here while stealth. And approach the larger room.
Okay. There's a big ass room here. Peek around. And all that. Cool. There's that. There's your rooms on the floor. There you go. That's all cleaned up.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and move a little bit closer and make a perception check on the runes in the wheel here.
Okay. Perception. Oh, that's your stuff, all right.
Yep. I got an 8 to perception.
So you see here, um, here's kind of the rest of the details of this room. You see the door to the north. You got the individual rooms on the floor. You have another passage going farther inside here. And this seems to stretch down a longer hallway. And some of it just kind of goes on for a while. You got something to the south here too. A little opening as well. And other than that, it looks fairly looks fairly plain. Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
All right. Well, I'll continue to make my way around. I'll poke my head around the corner here. See what's down here.
Looks like a door, with a wooden door with like an iron rod handle.
All right. If that's the case, I'll go up and approach the door. Is it locked?
Nope.
Could I roll a perception check to see if there are traps on it?
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if there's traps on it or not.
Well, I think if that's the case, I'll have the stone guard go ahead and open up the door.
He says he'll open it up if you give him a bacon explosion Big Mac.
Okay. And the stone guard, he's like a stone guard. Is he like a stone guard pain pig, Drugar?
Yeah, he's a pain pig. He's hopes he gets hurt.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like,
okay.
I love traps, man.
Yeah, then he needs to go ahead and open that. That's all him.
And he's looking at that door and like, oh, oh. Am I gonna get hurt? They open the door in disappointment. Nothing happened, but it does reveal a large rectangular room with a mirror and a grand mirror over a stone altar. And this room is in a green light.
All right, I guess we'll pop in here. Is the mirror is the mirror, I guess, does it have the same properties as the one in the first room?
Why don't you look in it?
Do we notice? Yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and move up here. I'll sneak up. I'll take the dash action and stealth up here. And I'll take a look in the mirror.
Okay, so here's what you see. So you got this stone altar right here in front of you. And you're looking at it, and it just has a dusty cloth linen on it.
A dusty.
Now you look, yeah, just a dusty old cloth linen.
Okay.
Now you look in this mirror, and here's what you see. First of all, you see like these two little fire things that are green. I'll color them green. So like blazers with green flame. Now, this is what you also see. On top of the altar is a small thimble-sized bell.
Is it like the one that the mind flayer holds?
Very observant. Very observant, yes.
Okay.
Hope that looks like a bell.
So if I reach for the bell, can I? Oh, wait, it's not. I only see it in the reflection of the mirror, right?
Um. Well,
All right. I'll go and attempt to pick it up to see if it's there.
Nothing there.
Okay. Let's see.
You have the door open?
To this room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's something you'll also notice as well.
What's that?
You'll notice one more thing, I think.
Okay.
With that, you'll also see that there is through this door there is a stone slab that blocks the way. Right there.
In
That
here?
only in the mirror. Yeah, if you look through the doorway, there's this large stone slab.
Okay.
It actually looks like it's the back of a mirror. Okay.
All right.
Ooh. If I were to look in the mirror and then close my eyes and then try to take the bell, does anything happen?
You don't seem to be able to look at the photos. You try to interact with the bell, and it's not able to be interacted with.
Oh damn. Is the that cloth in the mirror?
What if we put the what the cloth is there, right? There's a piece of
What do you mean?
there's a piece of linen cloth on
Oh,
this.
yeah. That cloth linen on top of it also.
Yeah, what happens if we put the cloth over the bell?
If you put it over the bell,
What's that?
if you put it over the bell,
Yeah. Or
oh, okay.
where the bell would be in the mirror. Yeah.
Okay. Um, you put it, okay. You put it over top, and how about this? How about, yeah, you see like a little indentation of where it should be, both in your world and in the mirror. And then whenever Ori closed his eyes, maybe he just sort of brushed against it, but you have your gauntlet on and didn't, maybe he bumped up against it.
So if there's an indentation now, wonder if we should just kind of bundle up the cloth without looking inside and then leave the room and see if we get something with it.
Let's do it.
All right, we do that.
Okay, you're gonna take bumbling up in the cloth.
Yeah.
Okay. You're able to pick it up now. You're looking in the mirror; it's not there anymore, and you have a pretty safe. It's pretty safe to assume that you have possession of it.
Sweet.
At least-
Wes, do you want to carry it or me?
Either or is fine.
You might be better fit,
All right, I'll do it.
but I'll stay within 10 feet of you so you get my aura.
Oh, and one more thing. Oh no, never mind. Sorry about that. There's this big old stone slab here when you look in the mirror.
But it's not there in real life, right?
It's only there in the Matrix.
I'm wondering if the bell can make it out.
Uh-oh. What you just said.
Did I figure out the trick?
What are you guys doing?
Blowing this popsicle stand.
Okay. Yeah, you can walk through there. That's
Okay.
fine. Who has the bell, by the way?
I have the
Wingers.
bell.
Okay. When you walk through there, you open up your linen cloth again, and there's nothing. You feel around, and you can't find anything.
Oh man.
Maybe you heard like the sound of a small something drop
Oh, I must have
and
dropped
fall
it
on the
on.
floor.
I must have dropped it on the way out. The mirror prevents the bell from going.
Yeah, I'm assuming a stone slab. Yep.
Yep.
What?
If I start to, let's say I take the cloth and drop it in the on the square, in this square, is there indentation of the bell? Or does the cloth like fall on the bell and I can see the outline of it?
You mean like when your cloth falls on the bell and you can see an outline of it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and pick it up again.
Uh,
I'm wondering if we should try to ring it or if that's potentially bad.
All right. You want me to go ahead and ring it?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
All right. I'll go ahead and ring the bell.
Okay. Um, you ring the bell. Now, this part here doesn't do anything. Where's the... This doesn't do anything. However, behind you, the mirror starts to take the shape of water, so to speak. It starts to become a bit more liquid.
All right.
For a few seconds, and then after a few seconds, it returns to normal.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead. Go up to the... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I want to throw something in it before we decide to go through it. So can I go ahead and ring the bell again and then pick up a piece of like stone or something on the floor and toss it into the mirror?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. You'll ring a bell, pick up the stone. The wall of the mirror becomes much more fluid.
Now,
It goes in like a pebble in water, and then it actually lands somewhere behind you and rolls closer to the green flickering light that is
yeah, now if I turn back and look for the pebble that I threw, is it not going to be there?
in the same spot. Let's make it a little. It is not there anymore. It's
Okay.
here.
Okay. So this is kind of how I guess the egg got in there in the first room. That if the bell was rang and the egg was placed inside, then I guess
Oh, I
that
have an idea.
then I guess that's how the Aberrant monster's egg ended up getting in the mirror. Like something or someone put it in there, I guess as the bell was ringing, because I guess because the other Mind Flayer statue had a bell in the first room. I'm not sure if it's only controls that room or if it only controls the mirrors in that room, or but I guess if we would step through it, I suspect if we ring the bell and go through it, we'll come out on the other side, and I'm thinking that maybe these will be activated whenever we step through it, and then maybe this won't be here anymore.
Or I have a thought, if you ring your bell, I can go through it, and then if you put the bell and the cloth back on the altar, then maybe once I'm on the other side, I can pick up
Then
the
you
actual
can bring
bell.
it out. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
ring the real bell. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Because you might have to also watch out, and I don't know I guess if these are going to be active, right? You might have to also avoid getting blasted by some like space lasers or whatever.
That sounds lovely.
All right. So I'll go ahead and ring the bell.
All right, Dave. If assuming the mirror ripples again, I will walk through it.
Okay, ring the bell, take a deep breath, and go into the mirror, and then you come out into the other side, but you're here, and remember, you don't have a reflection in the mirror. So when you come out, you don't see yourself, nor do you see anybody else.
Oh yeah. Do I
So
see? Go ahead.
You see the objects in the room, though. You see these green flame blazers, you see the stony field. Also see the stone slab to the south here.
And if Winters puts the bell back on the altar in the cloth, and then I lift up the
It's
cloth.
right there.
Yeah, do I see the
It's
bell?
right there. It's right there. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna grab it and then ring it and attempt to walk back through.
Okay, that works. You emerge on the other side with the thimble side bell.
Fuck yeah! All right. I'll hand it over to my compatriot and assume that we might be okay to leave.
Okay. Yep. We'll see if we can get out of the door here, the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you still have possession of the bell even going through here.
All right, cool. All right. Let's see. You want to head down south and see what's down here?
Yeah.
All right. I guess, yep, we'll just go hit the south part here and see what's going on down here.
All right. Let me see what it does do. Okay. Let me reveal area.
Defender of the Supermart 3.
Yeah, got it. I love it. That's some good real estate in here. Okay, mirrors cast dancing green light upon a sculpture of a demon. And for the demon face, there is this is a foot color. Here. Let me draw it a little bit bigger. This is foot color. I can't believe you guys never got tripped up on the beach volleyball thing. I'm like, okay, they're gonna forget it.
I saved it as a macro just so it'd be in front of my face every day.
All right. So that's what I got.
So if we look into the mirror, if we look into the mirrors here, you know, what do we see? What do we see in the mirror reflection that we wouldn't see?
Yeah. Here's what you see. One, you scan the room and you see the same demon face, but something is poking outside of its mouth from the inside. Looks like a lever or something. Then you also see carving of similar to the insectoid sort of creature you saw earlier, uh, bowing in reverence to a glowing orb.
Okay.
And then there's also another thing, little fire thing right here again, like in the other.
And if we ring the bell, do the mirrors on the walls here become liquid again? I guess I'll go ahead and ring the bell to see if anything happens.
Okay. When you ring the bell, the viewers start to wiggle and shift a little bit and become puddle like for a few seconds.
All right. Let's see. And is this the in the mirror reflection? This is the one with the demon's head with the lever in it.
No, that's just a fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I drew the lever here.
Okay. And what's this over here?
Portcullis blocking the way.
Okay.
Is the portcullis there in the mirror?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, yes, it is, Big Bird. Yeah, I came up with the best movie idea ever in the car. Oh, never mind. I don't. It'll just kind of derail everything. Basically, it's Dracula, but instead of a bat, he turned into a used car battery, and that's how he kills people. Anyway, let's not think about that too hard. My wife had to listen to me talk about it for about 20 minutes. But yeah, that's what you got going on there.
All right. So if I would ring the bell and say, well, do you think the do you think if I would pull the lever here, it would open up the door here? Wait, and if the bell goes back in, if the bell goes back into the mirror realm, I guess it would be okay.
Hmm.
All right. I'll go ahead and ring the bell and slip into the mirror realm.
Okay. Just you or everybody?
Yeah, do you want me to join you or should I stay out here?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's possible to get trapped. If it's possible to get trapped in here.
We can have our retainer hang out here if needed.
Okay. All right. I'll come into the mirror realm and then I'll go ahead and can I make a perception check on the lever?
Okay. Yeah, are you in the mirror? Are you looking at it in the mirror or mirror world, or are you looking at it in the mundane world?
I'm looking at it in mirror world.
Okay. Head up that roll. 10 is telling you that it's the lever and it's man, it is inside the mouth. The mouth is about say 2 feet in diameter. It's like an empty maw. Razor teeth, watchful eye.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting some real
Guys,
Orb
the
of-
mouth is just wide open, like
I'm getting some really nasty orb of destruction vibes going on. Or I'm sorry, sphere of annihilation.
Yep, I do what you meant.
does kind of look a little bit like that. Kind of looks a little bit like that.
All right, should I go ahead and switch the lever?
Do it.
All right, I'm going to hit the lever.
You're gonna put your hand inside.
You know, I know someone in our party that would love to get hurt. So, right before that, I'm going to get ready to reach for the lever and then do a sharp turn away and ring the bell and dip back into the foreseeable world. And I'm going to ask the Stone Guard Pain Pig if he would like to get hurt.
Oh, I'd love to get hurt.
All right. Then
Hurt
follow.
me, Daddy.
What's that?
He says, "Hurt me, Daddy."
Okay. I'll go ahead and ring the bell and tell the Stone Guard Pain Pig to follow me into the mirror realm.
Okay. All right, he'll follow you in
And
there
then-
since
As we approach the lever, I'm going to tell the Stone Guard to go ahead and flip the lever.
he walks up to examine it and reaches out his hand, and then he looks at it and says, "Why aren't you pulling the lever?"
because I don't like getting hurt.
You mean if I pull this lever, I'm gonna get hurt?
Well, there's only one way to find out. And I'm going to look at him and say, what would happen if, do you see the sharp teeth, in the
Yeah,
demon's
got
mouth?
razor sharp teeth.
Yeah. What would it be like if they would just, if you would go to pull the lever and the jaw would just clamp down right on your forearm? Do you think that would hurt?
But he says, "Oh my God! Well, if the pain pigs have rules, but if we lose a limb or something like that out of accident, that's the highest honor. If you do it on purpose, it's not really count."
Why don't we just use a stick or a weapon that we don't care about?
All right. I'll tell, what kind of weapon does the pain pig have?
He's got a king's knife, short sword.
All right. I'll tell him just to activate the lever with the short sword.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Okay, he swings at it. He hits it, it connects, and the lever is pulled and opens to portcullis.
Nice. All right.
And he has a very disappointed reaction to that.
I'm sorry you didn't get hurt.
Well, that wasn't fun.
I'm sorry you didn't get hurt, but there'll be plenty of other opportunities in here for you to get hurt. And I'll go ahead and ring the bell, and we'll appear back out
Okay.
into the...
I will say, guys, it is 10 o'clock, so if you want, it's up to you guys right now. I mean, this is usually what I call it, but what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Welcome to the party.
Hey, thanks.
What
I
up,
had to fill out
Klein?
some documents. Some rent-to-own documents.
Why you getting a
Oh,
place?
nice.
Yeah, my aunt is offering to let me get into a rent-to-own arrangement with her old house down on Cozer Lane, right down the road from US.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so I had to get all that filled out and sent over, and then filled out again, and then the next thing will be to, it's got to go get notarized and all that. But yeah, January 1st. So
Nice,
You know,
man.
It's
Yeah,
always a
so-
lot of paperwork.
yeah, I mean,
paperwork.
I feel bad because I was late, and then I didn't really do anything at all. So, but that's what I was up to, and it's exciting,
It's fun. We're happy for y'all.
So
It's okay if you didn't want to sing for Mother.
I didn't want to this week because I used up all my charisma recruiting the pain piglets.
Darren's probably like, what the fuck is this fucking shit?
This one I just kind of accept. You could have told me anything was following us. I'd be like, yep, makes sense.
Totally makes sense.
I don't know if you guys want to keep going, but I was just telling them it's about 10 o'clock. If you guys want to wrap it, that's fine. But if you want to go a little bit, I think we can do a little more, but it's open. I don't have to get up too early tomorrow.
I work tomorrow, but only a half day.
Good with whatevs. Going to North Carolina on Tuesday.
Oh, for work, right?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. What are you gonna be doing down there?
We're like we're commercializing this like hospital health record software kind of thing. And we're about to enter the final stage of development. So we're just kind of meeting with the development team in like a place that's kind of central for everybody because we have a lot of East Coasters and somebody in the UK. So we'll just meet for some reason in North Carolina for a final planning session.
Nice.
Yeah. But by that I mean we're gonna get really drunk and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure. Will you be able to, fly?
Yes.
Yeah,
I cleared it. Yeah, oh yeah, guys. So I got a vasectomy on Friday. So I've been taking it easy all weekend. But yeah, I'll be good to fly on Tuesday.
Dude, are you in much pain? Like, is there much pain?
No, like it's weird. So for the first like day and a half, it was basically just like actually mostly for the first day, it's perpetual blue balls.
Okay.
And then like minor. So, yeah, it really hasn't been that bad. As long as you like just don't do any crazy lifting or workouts or any stupid shit like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I can certainly keep playing or start playing, I should say. I just need to walk my dog here in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Weston was gonna be RB, so if you wanted to walk the dog quick or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do that now. I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
She's stubborn, so it might be like 10, 12 minutes, but I'll be back.
Okay, let's take a quick break here. Take a little
All right.
intermission.